Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Danmachi Season 4 episode number 7 reaction. Alright, the previous episode was a little episode where we had like a little break and nothing much happened. It was kind of like a little uh like a little break, episode, just because we can, so that we can go to like the next arc which is starting. This arc is related to Rue, I think. And yeah, okay, so what happened is one of the important things did happen in that episode where we kind of get a new name for Belle. Hestia goes to the meeting of the gods. I forgot the name of it, but went there and they had like a the whole naming thing where they name their children and everything that happened. And yeah, obviously there was a lot of a lot of the gods and goddess kind of made gave some very interesting names to Belle, but obviously by the end Hestia rejected them all, and she ended up with a decent name, which is called Rabbit's Foot. And we've always associated Belle with a rabbit, with the white hair and the red eyes. And not only that, Rabbit's Foot is also quite lucky. So like Rabbit's Foot, that's why I'm guessing his name is Rabbit's Foot. So there's a lot of I feel like the name, it doesn't, I still don't like the way it sounds, Rabbit's Foot, but it's very appropriate for Belle if you think about it. Like he's like a rabbit, he looks like a rabbit. And not only that, he's very lucky as well, that's why Rabbit's Foot. So it's kind of really appropriate for Belle. So yeah, now that's Belle's new name. And we got to see Belle kind of hanging out with all the people, all the different people he kind of had like a conversation with. And he made a promise to Lily first, but everyone kind of started grabbing him and just bringing him and just having a conversation with him. And in the end, Lily was very frustrated. She wanted to ask a lot of things to Belle, and even give the name, be the first person to say that, oh, this is your name, I got to know. Even that wasn't possible. So Lily was pretty frustrated by the end of it, but in the end, she and Belle had a little moment, and that was nice. And yeah, so after that we get to know that people have been dying or something. And yeah, it's suspected that Rue is behind it. So it's suspected, there's no proof. We did kind of get that scene, but that doesn't have enough proof. It kind of cut off in a weird position. We're not sure if Rue was the one who actually killed them, or if it's someone else and it's just pinning the blame on Rue. We'll see. I'm sure we'll get to know. But yeah, let us begin. This is episode number 7. So yeah, I'll be putting the subtitles on the timer here. Sync it to whichever is your preference and get started. All right, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Whoa, what? What's going on here? That's Rue. Oh wait, is this a prophecy that the clairvoyance? Yeah, that Cassandra always gets. Wait, why is she? What in the? Yeah. Bruh. There you go. Hmm. Like it's useful, her clairvoyance and her precognition, that ability that she has is useful, but the way she sees that is fragmented. That's why most of the time, even though we know something's going to happen, we don't know when it's going to happen, how it's going to happen. And that, that's kind of in the end it doesn't help that much. But I guess at least we know that something is going to happen and we can be ready for it. But yeah, like the fragment but obviously, like if she actually got to see like a full future, then that would completely make her power overpowered or completely broken, which will be crazy. Like, yeah, so obviously, like she sees the visions of the future in her dream, and that's why it's all the time fragmented, and she cannot understand what the hell is happening but get the basics of it. And yeah, like the incident with the moss suit, she kind of knew that the whole grass thing is going to happen, and that was it. Cassandra Lion. Oh my god, wait, who is this? The same guy? John. Hmm. Lower floors. Back when he was like, what in the shut up, we don't have any proof. Oh my god, are you crazy? That's not the problem here. The problem is we're still not sure if she's the one who did it. Oh my god, this is becoming a full rumor now. 80 million. Yo, wow. Okay, yeah, exactly. I don't know. Exactly. This is what I was saying. What is? Oh my god. Yeah, where's the proof? Yeah, he knows her. Oh boy. Wow, these guys are gonna get beaten up badly by Rue. No, they won't. Yeah, they won't. Probably. Hmm. Yeah, she has that whole. But that was in the past. Hmm. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's why they kind of went away. Okay. Sharp cuts, arms and legs. Okay. There you go. Okay, so inconsistent. Exactly. This is just what I was saying. What? Just punch him? Punch her? Hmm. Oh yeah, that's a fair, good enough point, Yeah, he's right. Probably because of the money, I think. Proposal. Yeah, we can do that and help her out. No, that's just a front. Yeah, exactly. Hmm. Yeah. Oh boy, Cassandra's like, oh my god, this is happening just like my dream. Yeah. You can tell them, that I had this dream. Yeah. But she's still not sure about the dream. That's why she's probably hesitating. Oh, these guys. Uh, oh. Oh, they were together before she suddenly just ran off. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Hmm. Okay, yeah. Will she tell them? No, tell them about the dream. Nah, oh boy. Yeah, that's why she doesn't tell anyone. Like, I feel like the whole Moss Hughes situation, they should realize that her dreams are actually prophetic. Well, she told that before. Like, at this point, she probably won't, yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. Oh, they actually joined her family, his familia. Wow, these amount of people It's just going for one. It's crazy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, okay, there you go. A bill is something that even gods cannot. Damn. Oh. Oh god, what now? What? Oh, the letter. Okay. Hmm. Yeah. Like, what does lemon should invoke? Oh, Amphisbaena. Huh. Okay. 27th. Okay, this is the 20. Level 6. Damn. Oh boy. I don't know. Like, it's bit. Oh god, now what? Mamo. What? Fools? Mammoth fools? Okay. Hmm. Okay. Alright. Okay, these are not like obviously these are strong, but for Aisha and Bell, yeah. Yeah, there you go. Like these people came here to fight Ryu with this power level? I what? Oh, is she? Yeah. Okay, so she's going to make something. What? Okay. Oh, there's Rue. Wait, she's like in this 26th floor or something. Hmm. At? Oh God, what now? What? Okay. Oh yeah. All right. 27th floor. You're splitting up? What? Okay. Nah, Belle is going to go. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Belle and Aisha is probably going to go on the higher level characters. There you go. Yeah. Because she's also going to die. Belle is the only one who. Yeah, you're fat! That's what she's saying basically. Obviously, she's not, but yeah. Wow! Wow! What's going on here? Well, that didn't work. Now what? Yeah, because you need to protect everyone, you know? Okay, so Belle is not going to die. That's why she. Hmm. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Rue won't do anything to Belle because Tyr, like, likes him. And she has a debt towards Tyr. Oh, yeah. Yeah, probably, but now is not the time, I think. Yeah, and he won't stop now. Oh no, I'm having a bad feeling now. Maybe her prophecy showed what's going to happen now that they split off. Like, it's going to happen either way. Like, this is the thing. Like I said, her prophecy is fragmented. We don't know when is what is happening. She saw everyone like like bloody and almost dying, and then she saw Belle. So maybe the vision that she saw of Belle was Belle when he went to the 27th floor, and probably he was fighting with Rue or trying to convince her. But before that, the fragmented visions of everyone bloody and on the floor, maybe that was something that would happen now that everyone split up. Just because of that, if they were together, maybe that wouldn't have happened. Because that's the thing, she just assumed that if everyone goes to the 27th floor, they'll also they'll get the same fate. But I guess the background, like she said, she recognized the background to be of 27th floor, I guess. But still, I feel like this is a thing with destiny and prophecy. Like, it's crazy how you try to prevent a prophecy, and in the end you realize that you trying to prevent the prophecy actually made the prophecy happen. Like sometimes we've seen that in a lot of animes which happen like that, like trying to go against something like a destiny prophecy, or your like a vision you got, but then you realize that by trying to do that you actually led yourself towards that direction. Okay, that's it. Maybe, I don't know, I'm feeling maybe that is also going to happen here, or maybe not, we'll see. But okay, now okay, this episode, it begins with the dream. Okay, let me read what she says. Okay, a great disaster cometh. Do not approach it, for it is the embodiment of ruin. Okay, a great disaster is coming. Don't approach it because it's going to ruin you. All right. Do not touch it, for it is the oracle of death. And we see Lily's bloody face. Who is the other person? Do not touch it, for it is the oracle of death. Okay. Okay, a mother's lament shall invoke calamity. Mother's lament. She thought that this mother is referring to the dungeon. So, mother's lament shall invoke calamity. Okay. As the newborn wails of despair resound. Okay. A fairy who is shown to be an usher of doom. I'm guessing this is Rue. Shall drag the surging white flames into severe plight, which is Belle. Okay. Take heed. It is a banquet of tragedy. And alright, that's where the prophecy ends. She wakes up. Alright. So there you go. It was fragmented, and like I said, we cannot in the end she thought that everyone will be safe now, that Belle is only going and Belle won't die. But the fact, I'm still feeling like there's something wrong over here, because yeah, like the dream is fragmented. How can you be sure that now that they're split off, this tragedy won't fall on them? Something like that. Maybe like obviously it's pretty confirmed that something is going on. Rue's definitely the one, not the one who killed that guy, and something fishy is going on. So yeah, maybe because Belle is going to find Rue and going towards Rue, nothing would happen to him. But now that they split off from the main group, maybe something might happen to them now because Belle is not with them. Or something like that. Like, I don't know, like something is going on. Like I said, like someone tried to pin the blame on Rue. That someone or something, maybe that thing is going to do something to the group now that Belle is not in that group anymore, because they're split off now. So the prophecy that she saw, because she told Belle to go alone, because she thought that, oh, if all of us goes, we'll die, Belle will not die, so yeah, I'm trying to save everyone. And she ends up realizing what she did actually made them pushed them towards that destiny that she saw. And I don't know, like, anyways, let's wait for the next episode. All right, so Cassandra wakes up and another premonition, and Daphne comes in and, like, brings her out to the, because someone has died. John, I think that was his name. Yeah. Okay. Now, this boss and the other guys, like, everyone, all the other adventurers, they come and they're, like, trying to see what's going on, like, inspecting the body and everything. And okay, now here, this guy's like, oh, just, I don't know what's wrong with him. Why is he so much trying to, like, pin the blame on Rue? Because I, like Bell said, like, I never even thought about it. He claims that, oh, I've seen, like, when I fought the Goliath, I've seen oh no, sorry, not that, sorry. He says, like, he claims to know Rue from before, and he's pretty sure that that was the hooded person who he saw, who ran away after this guy's death. So he claims that he recognizes her, but at the same time, he didn't recognize Ryu fighting the Goliath. If he really knew Ryu that well, why did he not recognize her then? Like, which is a very good point, I never thought about it, which Bell says. Like, why did he not know about that? So something's going on. He's trying to pin the blame on Ryu. Like, the reason, I don't know why. He seemed genuinely angry about the situation. That's why I don't completely, for a moment I thought maybe he's doing it for the money, like that huge amount of money they have on, like, that bounty on Rue. Maybe I thought, like, oh, he's riling everyone up, because obviously he knows he won't be able to defeat Rue on his own. That's why he's trying to rile everyone up so they can go and defeat Rue and get the money or get the bounty. For a moment I thought that was what his plan was. But like I said, he seems genuinely mad at something, or because for some reason, which is what I don't understand. Why is he mad about? What is he mad about? Maybe he has a personal grudge on you, or something like that. We don't know. We'll see. Okay, now, yeah, he's like, he's like, oh, like, we're going to get Rue. At first, boss was like, but, like, like, Rue is very strong. Like, we should not try to do that and, like, try to get her. We won't be able to do it. And then when they bring up with the 80 million Valis bounty on her, they're like, oh, let's do it. And yeah, now this one thing I really don't understand. Where is that one? Okay, just a sec. The Galewind already has a pretty big bounty on her head, right? I think it was 80 million Valis. So there you go. She has an 80 million Valis bounty on her, but there's one thing I really don't understand. If everyone knows that she has an 80 million Valis bounty on her, why does no one try to get her up until now? Why now at this point? Like, we know, and also, why does the guild not do anything? Or, like, like, because I'm pretty sure, like, we know that she has been blacklisted from the guild and she works at the Hostess of Fertility. So I'm pretty sure a lot of people knows that Rue is working there, and they know that how much amount of bounty that girl has on her head. So why does people up until now never did anything, with so much money on her head? I'm pretty sure some bounty hunters who are of higher level than her, maybe level 5, level 6, should definitely come for her, shouldn't they? Why that has not happened before? Like, these people are lower levels. I'm pretty sure they, even though they probably wanted to go and do that, they knew that they won't be able to defeat Rue because they're low level. What about people who are higher level than her? Why, like, did no one in any higher level, like a level 5 or level 6, ever think that, oh, like, she has so much Valis on her head, bounty, why don't I go and defeat her and get the bounty money? Has no one think of that? Or what? Like, why? I don't understand this point, because it seems it's pretty public, the fact that she has so much bounty on her head, and she is that Rue Lion, that same girl who the one from a star, what's her name, Astria Familia, and the same girl who has been blacklisted. Like, this seems pretty public. I'm pretty sure a lot of people knows about it. So then why has not anyone tried to get her up until now? People of high level. Wait a minute, just a second. Her title is Rude Lion, isn't it? Just a second. Yeah, Rude Lion. Wait, is Cassandra's title also Lion? Oh no, Ilian. Oh, oh, Cassandra's title is Ilian. Oh, okay, never mind. I was like, wait, are they like related or something? You know, Rue Lion and Cassandra Lion. No, her title is Ilian or something like that. All right. So okay. After that, like as soon as the bounty comes in, boss is like, all right, everyone, let's go and fight her, and like get her down, hunt her down, and yeah, everyone's like, god damn, adventurous, always in for the bounty. Now, obviously, Bell is not happy. Bell is like, what? Like, he's like, wait a minute, like, where's the proof? Obviously, where's the proof? You just saw someone in the darkness from, and you're not even sure if that was the person who did it. Like, who the hell gives you, like the, what can I say? Like, how are you sure about it that it was her? But obviously, this guy's like, I'm positive that it was her. You're calling me a liar and stuff like that. Usual crap that people speaks whenever they're confronted about something which they're guilty about. So yeah, he starts doing it stuff like that. And oh my god, and Aisha comes in, and as soon as they see Aisha, they're pretty scared, obviously, because Aisha, this is the thing. I think like people know that Bell is level 4, but still they don't have that fear when they see Bell, because they all Bell is always nice and like very down to earth and kind. That's why they even though they know he's level 4 and way stronger than Aisha, like they don't get disturbed or something like that. But as soon as they see Aisha coming up and just stopping them, they start sweating, because they know if they try to say something bad or go and cross some line, Aisha will probably punch them then and there, and they know that if they get punched by Aisha over there, they'll probably need more than a healing spell. So yeah, like they know Bell is not a person like that. That's why they really are not that careful around Bell, because we saw this guy start screaming in front of Bell, even though Bell is a lot stronger than Aisha. But as soon as Aisha comes in, they're like, oh my god, yeah, I should probably shut up now, because yeah, I'm probably going to get punched if I do something more. But yeah, Aisha comes up and Aisha's like no need to waste time on them. Let them do whatever they're doing and come with me. And she takes Bell aside. And when Bell says I know Rue, and I was going to tell them that no, Rue is not that person, that type of person, because she fought with us with a Goliath, and Aisha's like, no, it's not gonna work, boy. Like that is not gonna work. Like obviously, like I was also saying that, like if he says that, they won't listen to him, and they'll probably, as like Aisha says, they'll all that they'll do will probably say that, oh, since you're taking her side, you're probably also an accomplice, or something like that is going to happen. So yeah, no need to waste your breath talking to people like this. So yeah. Now in this time, I'm guessing Daphne and Lily probably went and checked the body out, did their research, and yeah. Now Bell's group is now having a conversation about this, and obviously they are not. They can't believe that Ryu is the one who probably did that, and but the evidence is also there. And here Bell brings up the fact that I'm pretty sure that guy is hiding something, because if he knew Ryu that well, why did he not recognize her when we were fighting the Goliath? What's up with that? So something going on, and yeah, we need to understand what that is. Now also here Daphne also brings up the point of, oh, we went and saw the body, and the little, what do you call it, cuts that we saw in the legs, tendons, and hands to stop him from moving, those were made by Ryu. But the vital wounds were probably not made by Ryu. Someone else it was. Someone stabbed him a lot of times. I think that's what she said. Just a second. Okay, Rue was just interrogating him. Yeah, that's what she was probably doing. And Daphne says, yeah, it's the fatal wounds that uh, I thought were strange. They were inconsistent with all of the others, and stabbing him that many times was definitely overkill. There you go. That's the thing. So yeah, someone is doing something. Someone's trying to pin the blame on Rue. We don't know why. Cassandra, Cassandra's like, oh, you're talking like a detective. Oh boy. Now, yeah. Okay. After that, Belle says like I'm pretty sure they have been, like, she's been dragged into this type of a situation, some kind of a situation. So I want to help her out. And Lily, obviously, Lily knew that Belle was going to say something like that. So Lily already has a plan. Lily's like, all right, let's go and join the team. And like, because that's the best way to get closer to Ryu. And when we'll have our opportunity, we'll get her out of there. And that's how it'll probably be the best. Because obviously, if they join the team, they'll have a lot more information and they'll be able to do it in a lot more smoother way. They'll also be able to uh, do something and defend if like Ryu gets attacked or something like that. So yeah, that's the best thing we can do now. And as everything is happening, Cassandra's kind of freaking out. Cassandra's like, oh my god, like my dream is kind of coming true now. Like, this is just what I saw is going to happen and I should stop it. And then we kind of get a little bit of what do you call it, a little bit of a not flashback, but like we get to what's her name, I forgot. Perseus, I think that was her name. Perseus is a code name, I think. Just a sec, what's her name, that blue haired girl from the Hermes Familia. I think her name, like Belle's name is Rabbit's Foot. I think it was Perseus or something. Yeah, Perseus. Asfi. There you go. Asfi al Andromeda. Asfi is her name. Okay, I remember now. So Asfi is there, and we see her trying to find Rue, and we see a little flashback of Rue. Like they were going somewhere, and Rue saw some person. Yeah, I think it was that guy. The Leon guy, the John guy, I think, or something like that. She saw him went crazy and decided to go and attack him or something like that. Wait a minute, I kind of forgot about the Astrea Familia. Wait, what happened to the Astrea Familia? Did they mention it? They said like they did mention that everyone was wiped out, but by who? I don't remember, or I think they did not mention. Did they? Did they mention the specifics? I don't think so, or I probably have forgotten. I'm sure I'll get to know here. This arc is based on Rue, so I'm sure we'll get plenty of more reminders and everything. So I'll just wait. Okay. Now Asfi says like how her past karma and like it's kind of coming back, and if she goes in that direction, she's again going to fall into the in that bad sort of direction she's going to start going in, and vengeance is going to again lead her towards a very bad path. So yeah, now we see Cassandra is not feeling well because she's realizing that the destiny is going to come true, the prophecy. And she quickly goes out, and she tells everyone like, can you please call this off? Like, obviously now Daphne is angry. Daphne is like, what the hell, like you're again talking about your dreams and everything. Now I know at this point I feel like I don't understand one thing. I remember her. Did she mention? Yeah, she mentioned it, didn't she? The whole moth situation. She mentioned the whole plants coming out of the the moss over covering everything or something like that. She mentioned. I remember to the teammates, and that's what happened. So shouldn't they make 2 and 2 out of it and realize that, oh, maybe there is some truth in her prophecies? I don't understand. Like, did they just? I guess probably they thought it was a coincidence or something. And yeah, and that's probably also the reason why Cassandra doesn't tell this to anyone, because like no one believes her. So Daphne kind of gets mad, and Cassandra tries to tell Belle, like, oh, will you listen to me? But obviously Belle is not going to listen to her, because yeah, Rue is in danger. So Daphne says, like, oh, I feel like Cassandra is feeling ill, so me and Cassandra should probably stay behind. And Cassandra's like, no, that's not going to happen, because if that happens, she'll probably regret it for the rest of her life, because she knows what's going to happen and she's letting them go on their own. That will be a horrible decision. And she was correct to actually say, like, no, like, I'm not going to let that happen. I'll also go with you guys, because yeah, like, her being with them can probably help out in the future, because she knows what's going to happen. Maybe she can prevent something from happening and do something for that. So not going with them at all is just letting them, like, kind of pushing them towards their destiny, pushing them towards their death, and she doesn't want that. And yeah, that's why she's like, no, we'll go, I'll go, I'm fine. We go a little bit towards Hestia's situation. Hestia's lonely because Belle is not there. Mia is there, visiting her. Nasa's there as well, and yeah. Okay, so I'm guessing they kind of mentioned this in the previous season. I probably forgot. So Cassandra and Daphne actually joined Mia's familia. All right. Oh yeah, they mention about it. Yeah, I remember now. So yeah, and Hestia's just there, just just waiting lonely over there. Now we go back to the team where everyone's just going to find Rue, and Boris, he's like, "Oh, Rabbit's Foot, you should, you should, you'll be the main center, like, person, because you level 4 out over here, and yeah, you will probably be the person who can go face to face against Rue." And I'm like, dude, that's embarrassing. Like, you would, like, a few moments ago you were just, like, what you were doing, like, you're behaving like that with Belle, and now this is what you're saying. Like, so embarrassing. Like, how? Like, what? This is crazy. Like, what can I even say? You saw what he was like, not he, but that other guy was doing, but he was also there with him, how they were behaving with Belle, and now he's saying, like, oh, you will be the main what? Shut up. Oh my god. Now, after that, Cassandra's still thinking, like, what can she do to prevent this? And here we get to Hestia's place again, and we, like, gonna have like a little conversation. They're having a conversation about Cassandra's whole foresight situation, and I feel like, Hestia, or, like, at least the gods. I feel like Mia can actually do something here. Like, not now, obviously they're on the expedition now. After they come back, he can probably tell, Cassandra and Naza, not Naza, sorry, what's her name, Daphne, and tell them that, oh, this, like, this prophecy you always have, this is actually foresight. And what he told Hestia and everyone here, he should tell the same thing to them, so that not only does Cassandra gain more confidence, but Daphne also realizes that she's not lying or making this up, or this is not her paranoia working. She's genuinely seeing future, and I feel like that will work out very well. Like, if Mia actually talks about this later on, obviously after they comes back to Daphne and Cassandra, it's going to work out and help them, both of them, out very well. But yeah, he says, indeed, she has foresight and the ability to see something that not even gods cannot. It means that she will be burdened with great unknowns of the law. Interesting. So even gods don't know about, like, like, it doesn't have foresight, but she has. Okay. And Nasa's like, oh, that's probably why she's always sad. And now she's quite happy because Belle is there. And Hestia gets, furious. Hestia's like, oh my god, she's also trying to get my Belle. Nasa's like, no, it's not that. All right, and then they get the letter, And here Hester reads it and realizes like something is going on in the dungeon. The whole situation is explained, and the whole Ruline situation. Now I do wonder if they're going to go and inform this to the hostess of fertility, to Mama Mia, to Sir. Maybe they obviously they have the letter now. Maybe they can go and inform them. And even if they inform them, what will they do? Yeah, like I guess like they cannot do anything. They're on the surface, and yeah, I don't know. Anyways, okay, then after that we see they are kind of taking a little bit of a rest. Cassandra's still thinking, what is the meaning of that prophecy? She says like the mother of the dungeon must the mother must be referring to the dungeon. So the mother's child, it was talking about something. So she thought maybe it's talking about the floor boss, and she asked like, oh, what about the floor boss here? And this is like, are you talking about the Amphisbaena? And Lily says like, oh, I have done my research, and like it's like, I think like she said like there's like a 1 month cooldown or something like that. So it's still 2 weeks before, so it's not going to spawn anytime soon. So Cassandra's like, okay, so that's not going to happen. So then what does this mean? This the mother and the child that the prophecy is told. And then oh, and there's a little bit more information on the Amphisbaena. Is they ask Aisha about it. Aisha says that, okay, where is it? She did fight it, and the guild's evaluation has it set at level 6 after taking its aquatic nature and the terrain into account. Okay, but based on the strength, I would say it's level 5. Now they say like, oh, we have a lot of adventurers here, so yeah, I don't think if they can defeat, do anything to us, even if it spawns. But I think I have to disagree to this, because like this is the situation about quantity versus quality. Like there's definitely a lot of people with them, but all of them are, maximum of them are level 2. Like, what can 100 level 2 do to a level 5 or 6 monster? I don't think they can do anything. Even if there's 100 level 2s, can they do anything? I'm not sure. I don't think so. So yeah, that's the thing. But anyways, hopefully it doesn't spawn now, because there's still time. Now while they were having conversations like that, Cassandra's kind of thinking, and Cassandra's also thinking about that fairy. That fairy probably is referring to Ryu, while the white flame means what's his name? Bell's power. Now Bell is suddenly sitting in front of her, and Bell is like, oh, if you have any problem, you can tell me. Here, have some water. And Cassandra's thinking like, oh, I should probably tell Belle about it, and she was going to tell, but oh boy, some mammoths pop up, and yeah, like Belle and everyone decides to go and attack it. Now Welf was going to go, and she kind of stops Welf and says like, oh, Mr. Crosso, and I think that's what she says, and he gets mad. He's like, oh, just call me Welf. As far as I can remember, Welf doesn't like people calling him by his title, I think. Yeah, I think that's what happened. I think even when he introduced himself to Belle, he said something like that oh, I don't like people calling me by my last name, so just call me Welf. So obviously Cassandra doesn't know that. So yeah, and Cassandra's like, okay, like, can you please do something for me? And she probably told him that, oh, make a what do you call it, from Lily's scarf or whatever, make like an armor for Belle to protect him. And obviously Welf is contracted to Belle, so he's like, all right, okay, fine, I'm going to do it. And yeah, and while all of this was happening, Belle was fighting the mammoth. Belle and Aisha was fighting the mammoth. And yeah, now this is where I'm like, just, you saw those guys, they were almost going to get trampled down by those mammoths, and I'm thinking like, what are you guys even trying to do? If you guys can't even take care of these mammoths in this level, what are you going to do to Ryu? Ryu's going to just slap you, and you're going to just get defeated with just a single slap. Like, what are they even thinking? Like, it's crazy what money can do. Like, obviously, because I don't know about that guy, what his plan is, but Boris definitely is in for the money. As soon as he realized that, oh, 80 million valis, he's like, all right, let's get her. and everyone, most of the people who's like joining him is because of the money. Like, it's crazy how clueless they are about the power difference and how it's never going to work. And I'm guessing that's why Bell is probably with them, and they're like going to leave everything to Bell. But you know what, I feel like this kind of I don't know, like, I was going to say this kind of makes our work easier, because like after Bell probably will get to Ryu, these people won't be able to do anything. Like if Bell decides to not attack Ryu, these people, they won't be able to defeat Ryu at all. Without Bell's help, they're nothing. They're all like level 1 or level 2, and they expect to do something to Ryu. So it's crazy. Like, they're almost getting trampled by these mammoths. These are normal, like enemies, spawns of the dungeon. They can't even take care of that, and they're thinking that they can do something to Ryu. Like, crazy. Wow. But anyways, okay, after that we kind of get a little brief section of, we see Ryu just running, and I think it was like the 26th layer or something. The waterfall was there. That's where she was running. She was probably going towards the 27th level, and that was what was happening. And okay, after that, okay, and then this, like, the whole ground starts shaking, and it's like an explosion or whatever happening, and they realize it's probably Ryu. They go, it's like the 24th layer, and they're kind of looking at the waterfalls and everything, and Bose decides to split up. And I'm like, wow, this is even a better. Which level are they? I'm kind of curious now. Are they level 2 or are they level 3? I feel like if they're level 3, then it's still doable, in this floor, surviving. But level 2s won't be able to survive at all. Even the monsters in this level probably will just pummel them. So it's crazy how he suddenly decided to just split up here. I guess, like, obviously, like, he's trying to cover more, like, area so that they can get to Ryu. But I feel like splitting up in this area with that low level and that, like, combat abilities is just foolishness. Like, before they even reach you, the monsters here will probably get them. But I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not even sure which level they are in. That's, like I said, if they're level 3, it's probably doable. The monsters here you can probably fight them. But I don't think level 1s or level 2s can do anything in this level, in this, like, floor. Like, it's impossible. These monsters are crazy here. I remember, like, what happened during the moss huge situations. It's like huge fishes just come out from the water, and then those crabs and stuff. Like, Belle and Aisha were the one who was just going against the majority of them, and all the other level 2s and level 1s were just supporting us from the back. So that's how they do, like, they have to do it. So without any person who is way overpowered here, these people won't be able to survive. Obviously, Belle and Aisha are the only ones who are way overpowered. But yeah, anyways, but Aisha's not going to join them, and obviously Belle is going on his own. So they're just alone on their own now. I wonder what's going to happen to them. Anyways, so again, Cassandra's just thinking, and Cassandra, I think, again tries to convince them that, oh, like, should we not go? And she kind of says, like, oh, like, like, we know, like, we are very low level, so I don't think we should go. Like, what Cassandra said here is obviously very appropriate. She says, like, yeah, we're very low levels, we should not go down, we'll just be in the way. And that's the, like, the correct way and correct judgment that she made. All the other people who are in low level and still going on this journey, is crazy. They're just going on a suicide mission, I feel like. But she says, like, yeah, like, I think, like, we should not go now, we'll just be on the way. And Daphne also backs her up in this. And obviously after that, like, what she's trying to do is she saw the vision, and she saw everyone die except Belle. So she's thinking, like, okay, look, if I don't let anyone other than Belle go beyond this, we'll probably be safe. But like I said, this is destiny we're talking about. It works in weird ways. So I won't be surprised if in the future episodes we actually see what Cassandra did here, and, like, splitting up the group actually ended up pushing them towards the destiny that she saw. And yeah, I don't know, we'll have to wait and see what happens. But anyways, she's like, and then they're like, Lily's like, okay, then only Aisha and Belle can go. And obviously she remembers that Aisha also had a situation like Aisha is also going to die if she goes there. She says like, oh no, Aisha should not go. And she makes a weird excuse. She's like, oh, Haruhime is like, gaining weight, so I don't think I can carry her down. And Haruhime is like, what are you saying? Oh boy. And what's her name? Aisha's like, oh, Haruhime should like try to Haruhime should try and carry her own weight. Why should I be there to just to carry her? And I think Belle comes in and Belle says something like, where is it? Yeah, he says like, I think you should stay here, Aisha. Probably because he wanted someone to keep an eye on everyone. Aisha being the strongest here. Just leaving so many level 1 and 2 adventures. Like everyone here are level 1 and 2 in their group, except Aisha and Belle. So just leaving them alone in this place is not a good idea. So I'm guessing that's probably why Belle told her that, oh, I think you should probably stay here. And I'll go forward. Okay. Now after that, okay, Aisha also says like, if you run into that elf, then you won't be able to take her down alone. But Belle here says like, yeah, I know that, but I have no intention on taking her down. I really hope and I wish and I think Rue will listen to me and I can kind of convince her or something like that, she says. And like, here's the thing, I also believe this. I'm pretty sure even if Rue gets to meet Belle, I'm pretty sure she won't do anything to Belle, because like I said, she has a lot of what do you call it, a lot of depth towards Belle. And Belle is also her good friend. Belle is someone that Cyr likes, and Cyr is the person that Rue very much respects a lot, and that's why she wouldn't do anything that would harm Belle, which would make Cyr sad. And even if you don't look at all of those reasoning, I'm pretty sure it's kind of established that Ryu also likes Belle a little bit. So yeah, all in all included, I don't think Ryu is going to do anything like that at all. They'll probably get into a scuffle and that will be it. That will be the extent of it. But we'll see what happens. And yeah, now after that, Welf gives him the what is it called, the Goliath muffler, I think what you called it, Goliath scarf, there you go, part of it to make like a armor or something like that. And yeah, and Welf said like, all right, like this is something that Cassandra told you, told to give you, because she was concerned about him. And Bill thanks her. She's just blushing. She's like, just be careful out there, and yeah. Okay, and after that, Belle goes on her own way, and that's where it ends. There you go. So yeah, there you go. That was this episode. We are going towards Rue's location, and something will happen. And like I said, I have this weird feeling that what Cassandra did now in this episode might actually push them towards that destiny. They are split up now. So Belle is going towards Rue, and like I said, Rue is not going to let Belle die or do anything to Belle. So Belle will be safe. But this group is alone now. Belle is not with them. Like this group, Aisha and everyone. So the vision that she saw, it was fragmented. So she saw all of the others die, and like she doesn't know when that will happen. So that can very easily happen now. But I don't know. Like I hope my like the way I'm thinking this is wrong, because obviously this is not something that we want. So let's see what happens, and let's see whether what I'm thinking is actually correct, or yeah, it's just just why it's just like a wrong guess that I'm making. But yeah, anyways, so that is it. That was my reaction to Danmachi season 4 episode number 7. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button and subscribe. If you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed, comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know, and I'll check them out. That is it, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next week with another episode of Danmachi. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.